Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. My name is Arlene and I am here to show you what I have planned for my 2024 planners. Now I know this is a lot, but last year was the same thing, 2023, but I only ended up not using 2. But the rest I used pretty much for the entire year. So let's get started. Alright, so I don't know which one I should start with. Okay, the big ones, get them out of the way. So this is my Hobonichi glitter leather cover. I absolutely love this one, but I got it wrecked. It was sitting on my charger and almost caught fire. So, mental note, do not do that. I don't know how that happened, but it's a good thing I smelt the burning before anything caught on fire. But this is what I love this one. Anyways, so what I'm planning to do for this one is use a A5 take a note cover, A5 take a note book. And so what I wanted to do for this one is to be my memory keeper. I don't have anything planned for this one. I'm possibly doing habit tracking for this, and for the monthly I'm planning to do either the highlight of the day or gratitude. And then, so what I want to do with this, okay, so with the take a note, it has the monthly and the weeklies. The weeklies look like this. Now, if you compare it to the Hobonichi, it has much smaller columns, and this is why I wanted to get this one, because I found the columns in the Hobonichi cousin to be a little too narrow, and so instead what I'm going to do is put memories down on this side, and then have like pictures and ephemera, and have a little bit room for each day. And then that way I think I won't really need to have the dailies, because the dailies are something separate anyways, usually. So hopefully this is going to work out. Kind of excited about this one because I really wanted to try this one, so hopefully this will work out. My next one is an A5 cover. This is a Lihet Lab cover, and so it has a band. It has a pocket, and a pen pocket, and a pocket. And there we go. It is pretty snug. This is with the Hon A5 cousin. It is pretty snug, I have to say. So what I have with this one is a little bit different. So because I have memories in my previous one I just showed, the A5 take a note, it was either going to be highlights or gratitude in here. But I really want to try doing a doodle a day because they look so cute and I really want to work on drawing. Then on my vertical, what I want to do is do my time blocking. So because this also has 24-hour clock, works out well, because anything to track any of my time. I also want to kind of keep track of time that I find that's to be wasted, where I'm just scrolling on social media, or just doing something that's not really productive, I guess. So I just want to keep track of that, where it ends up, for how long. I also do a couple of freelance projects right now, so that can also be here for billing hours. Alright, So that one, and what did I have planned for this one? Yes, so I had morning pages, and oh, that was another one. Morning pages that I used for 2023, but I used it in the A6 hone, and it worked out great. But I'm thinking I'm gonna use the larger A5 so I can have a little bit more morning pages. And if I don't end up doing morning pages, I usually just use it as a brain dump. So, and this one stays at home anyways, so that's where it will work out. And this is the Tiny Dragons hone A5 cousin. So I have also this personal binder. This is with my Moterm Versa 2.0, I believe, and it is I think this one is honey. So what I'm using this as basically a reference folder. So I have mostly lists, any quick reference things, my physio appointments, my doctor appointments, and things like that. So this is just going to be a little reference binder, which I actually am doing now. Since I have so much like little bits of paper, I decided to put it all together in here, and actually it's been working out pretty good. So this one here is another Moterm cover. This one is the Plum Veg Tan, and in here I have two Hobonichi weeks. I have one piece Hobonichi, and then this one is the Mega. So I have a bit of plans for this. So I'm thinking of using this as a spending tracker. I can write down daily what I spent it on, and in the back pages I'll probably have like a sinking funds schedule, debt repayment, order trackers, any investment notes, things like that. So this is going to be for that, and I'm definitely not going to be carrying this one around. So that is that. This one is my Mega, and my plans for this one is here. So this is going to be kind of like a social media one. More so notes, I think, is what I'm using it. So gonna have notes, the table of contents, and index, same as I have for my common planner from this 2023 in my V6. And here I want to put daily what I need to do, schedule breakdown, and what I've posted every day. Then on this blank page, I'm planning to put any steps that need to be done, any content I want to plan for this week. And I'm hoping for 2024 to be a little more regular on my postings, because the beginning of the year was a little sparse on the postings. So this is what I'm using this one for. And yeah, so hopefully that one works out. I have a couple of backup ideas though, because I used the Mega as my everyday carry. This, if it doesn't work out, the social media one doesn't work out for me, I can always just use this as an EDC and carry this one around with me. And I'm not sure if I'm using this cover together, but it does fit a Mega and a regular weeks, so just if anyone was curious. Oops, sorry. Then I have my A6 one piece hone, and for this one I kind of collaged the inside, but this one is going to be my health tracker. Actually, the two of these are going to be my health trackers. So this is my old Hobonichi cover, Oshisuke, I believe. And then I take a note in A6 size, and this is going to be my pain journal for my pain journal. Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you how I'm planning to use these guys. So the home is I'm thinking of having a pain tracker because I want to keep track of what's bothering me more than normal, if the intensity is a little more than normal. So that's what I'm planning to use these for. And then in here, I'm planning to set up I have to set up each page, and so I kind of put on this sticky note a kind of a setup of how I want to lay it out. So I'm going to split it in half, have pain journal, like if anything is bothering me that day, hopefully none. Any notes from my physio or doctor appointments on this side, my sleep quality, and then mood right over here. So I know this isn't going to necessarily be daily, but if it's at home with my other ones, I'm thinking it might be. I also want to keep the tracker here as well, the pain tracker anyways, here, and that will also be a reminder and to see intensity of pain. I'll probably color code that one. And then this one is my Oshisuke cover. Sorry about the glare. This is going to be my A6 take a note. This one is going to track everything. So I know that in my other health planner for this year didn't really go the greatest. So what I'm thinking of doing for this is, because the columns are a lot wider than the regular Hobonichi Cousin or A6, I'm going to actually use this as a habit tracker for the perpetual calendar. Then in the monthlies, I want to have a sleep tracker. Oh, do I have an example here? Okay. So I'll put this up here. So this is what I'm planning to do. This is actually kind of similar to the way Danielle at Dandelion Diaries did one of her trackers, where I'm going to have sleep hours, mood, and possibly there's something else I was going to track on this one, but I can't remember what it is. But I'm going to put them all on this one side of the monthly, and that way, if I do want to compare them, I can quickly just go like this and check the different months and see the little spikes and which days were good, if they coincide with something. Oh, that's right, period tracker. What it coincides with, any kind of similarities. So that's where I'm going to be using the monthlies for. In the month, I'm not sure quite yet what I'm going to be doing with that one. But in the the weeklies for take a note, the layout it has like kind of a weekly overview in this one first page of the week. So you have the week here, and you can put what you would normally put, I guess, would be main events, main meetings, or something like that. And then you have each day here. So instead of having 1 week on 2 pages, this one is 1 week on 4 pages. So you have the highlights and then single days here. So what I plan to do on this one is, so I actually kind of did a little tried to see if I can figure this out, so I'll show it to you here. So I want to do a fasting tracker, food that I actually ate that day, a meds tracker, using my friction stamp, and then using my highlighters. So I don't know if you guys can see this here. I'll go in a little bit closer. Okay, so this is the day. So I'm planning to use the highlighters, the blue highlighter, to track my sleep hours. The green, light green, to highlight my fasting hours, if any. And then I want these orange ones to be food that I actually ate. And then purple here I have like exercises that I've done, physio that I had, or anything like that. So this is what I'm hoping that each daily one will have. And since this has much more room for what you ate, I'm hoping that this will be a little bit easier, hopefully. Okay, and then I know this is a lot, but I found multiple ones to be work for me a lot better than a single one. Otherwise my single one would be like this big chunky one. So this is let me just back out here. Okay, so here is a Moterm traveler's notebook, I guess companion notebook, I don't know what they call it, but it is like a traveler's notebook that has, let me take this all of the distracting stuff away here. So it has all of these strings, has a big pocket, has pockets, and then what I have, this is just notes, scratchy notes in here. And then we have back pockets, and then we have cards slots in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I actually want to do is I have the oh my goodness, the Sterling Ink Common Planner in the TN standard size. Now, originally I thought I had ordered the week size, but actually I'm kind of liking this size. This is the full year, so it is pretty chunky, but I'm thinking of using this one as my everyday planner the same way I used the B6, so, or pretty much the same way as the B6. This is one of those Hobonichi little weeks notebooks that if I spend any money, it's going to be in here, and then I can transfer this portion to my my spending weeks. Then, so we have this. I don't know what I'm going to do with the goals because I did fill it out last year, or this year, 2023, and it didn't really work for me, but I'm still trying to figure out why it didn't work out, so I can figure out how to fix it. But in the meantime, I'll show you what I have planned. So this monthly, I'm going to be tracking everything, really. Hours of my shift, birthdays, appointments, any vacation days, sick days, things like that. So this is going to be like the main monthly calendar. Then this one has the vertical, and so what I plan to do with these ones is like keep tracking of the time, or any just have a look of my day, like kind of quick overview. Any priorities of the week I can probably put in here, but for the most part I think that's this is what it's going to be. And then in the back for these ones, I have a table of contents, and then what I'm going to do on here is to put I have this daily stamp that I'm going to use for my dailies. And then if I have notes in here, that's why I have the table of contents, if I need to refer back to any of my notes that I have. And this one is an index. So I'm going to be using this exactly as my B6, because if I show to you what I did with my basics. Just a minute. So this one is my B6. Obviously not the same size, but when I did some of my notes, I did them in 2 columns. So now, because I have this, I won't necessarily need to have the 2 columns. So I'm hoping that will condense this. And it feels more portable, I guess, than this one that I've been using every day. Debating on using this cover though, because I'm finding it is weighing this thing down. So I might just use the, sorry about the glare, the plastic cover. That's what I'm thinking of using for this one instead, because this is just too much. Or this one and this. And I'm knowing myself, if I put it in here and there's room to put other stuff in it, there's gonna be other stuff in it. Like I already put a little note scratch paper in here. So, oh, and I have one more. So I know everyone's been doing this, as I've been seeing on everybody else's journal lineup for 2024. It is the passport size compact sterling ink common planner. It is adorable. This one I have in the vertical just because that's how I find I like the vertical much better, and I can see the full week as is. So that's how I'm going to have this. Now, this is an extra, and this is a red sack leather passport cover. So I'm just actually have this as a passport cover. I have some of these like Hobonichi card holders, and what I'm gonna do is if I use this, it's gonna be my grab and go, because I find any of the other planners that I have do not fit in my purses. So I can just take this like this, and that's it, and put it in my purse. Now, I did have this at one point, like kind of like a planner. This is just a hair tie, and then I can put my cards in there, and then my passport. So this one I'm thinking just might be like an everyday carry. It's not going to have everything that I need. It's going to be in this one if I don't carry this one around, or if I don't have room to carry this one around. So this is just for on the go. Yeah. So those are my plans for 2024. Haven't quite set anything up yet, as you can tell, but I would really like to hear any of your comments. I really enjoy hearing from you guys. Any kind of suggestions would be great, or if you're doing it the same way, that would be really awesome to hear from you guys, and thank you again for that. And please like and subscribe. So again, if anybody has also 2024 lineup videos, I'd love to see them. Put them in the comments. I've been pretty much watching them all day, every day. Anyways, I think this is all, and so I will see you again when I start setting these up. And I want to wish everyone a happy holidays, and maybe a happy new year if I don't get this out before then. All right, thank you.